One more item that we're going to share with you coming up in this hour. My name is Rachel. It's good to see you. So we have from Bissell. This is a big deal. This is our ProHeat 2-time pet carpet cleaner with tools. $139.66 is the item number, and free shipping on this also. $19.97. Boy, we have a lot of free shipping happening, and 4 flexible payments of $69.99. So Carrie Parker is here, and she's going to share with us all of the ins and the outs. Hey, Carrie, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
So this is top of the line here. This is a big deal from Bissell.
Yes, it is. Typically, the price is not what you're seeing, and you get the largest package that Bissell has ever offered. You're going to get a pre-cleaner. You're going to get the fiber cleansing formula that's designed to eliminate those tough pet odors and stains that we have if you have pets at home.
That's huge, you bet.
It also comes with 3 different brushes. You will love how it revitalizes your carpet. You can use it on your upholstered furniture. Take it in the car to detail your car. In this area, for 1 car detailing, $150. So imagine you go and you spend that money, and then you come home, you spill your coffee in your car. Then you have to take it back for the same price. Well, now you have the same quality machine as the professionals to do the job whenever you need to. The BISSELL ProHeat with the Pet 2X cleans in the forward and in the backward pass. That guy you bring home from the grocery store, that rental unit, it only cleans in the backward pass, but this cleans twice as fast.
And it smells beautiful when you're cleaning. I can smell it already.
And look how it changes the life of your carpet. If you're considering replacing the carpet right now in your home, do not go to that expense yet. Get your carpet cleaner home. Try it out. You will be blown away at how different your floors look. I remember the very first time that I deep cleaned my carpet. The water was like mud. I couldn't believe it. It was awful. And that's what so first time you see it, you'll be grossed out. It's just awful. But then you'll know that your carpets are clean. Then you'll have the machine to clean those carpets, truly deep down clean them whenever the spills happen, whenever you need to. I mean, look at these 3 passes. What a difference it has made.
And this heats the water also, so I'm not using cold water, so it's actually professional cleaning.
What's happening is it has an onboard heated cleaning, and when you have the machine on, this little light, if the heater is on, it's going to glow red. What that's telling you is it has taken the hot tap water that you've put in the machine, that great pet formula, or any of the other great Bissell formulas, and it has heated the temperature up 25 degrees hotter. So you're going to get the best true deep down heated cleaning that's out there. Now, you may hear other companies say heated cleaning. What they're talking about is the hot exhaust air that they blow out of the bottom of the machine. Well, that's not heated cleaning. So don't be fooled by that. Bissell is the only one with a patented onboard heated cleaning. Now, there is all of the dirty water that we just cleaned up. Can you imagine your children sitting in this, playing in this? You wouldn't let that happen, but they are if you haven't deep cleaned your carpet. It's in there, deep down inside. Bissell has made their water tank very unique, unlike anything you've ever seen. It's one tank, yet the clean water and the dirty water, they never meet. They're separated by this heavy-duty bladder. So you put your hot tap water right here in this opening, and then all the dirty water surrounds the bladder, so it makes it easy to take to the sink to fill and to empty with just one tank. Also, the placement of the tank is very important. Bissell put it on the bottom of the machine where these extra large wheels carry the weight, not in the handle where you're having to hold all of that water. It's incredible how ingenious they were in coming up with these features. Also, and you'll hear me in this presentation saying also, because Bissell's done a lot with their machine. This is the formula tank. No longer do you put the formula into the water tank, because when you empty the water tank, you throw away the formula. Now it's in its own housing so that you never waste it. You don't have to empty it. And then you just tell the machine, is this a heavy traffic area, normal clean, water rinse, or a light clean? You just set the dial, and it knows exactly how much water and how much formula to mix together to customize the clean for every carpet in your home. That's unheard of.
I think it's a brilliant technology.
Absolutely.
The way that they have thought of all of those, I'm sitting there thinking, oh yeah, That makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
So for a lot of us, that makes sense. And now is the time, really, to go ahead and make your call. Why? Well, it's free shipping and handling. That's a savings of $20 right there. We have this on 4 flex pays of $69.99. The unit itself is about 27 pounds. You have a 27-foot cord on this. It's 19 inches by 13 by 44, that 12-amp motor. So you have all the power. And Carrie, basically, we included everything except you to come and do it for us.
That's absolutely right. But it's so easy, you won't mind doing it. It's not like the old days where you had to figure out a machine that was hard to handle and then have to do all those steps. Now you get everything you need to get that deep down clean. And what you're seeing me use right now is an enzyme pre-treater. It is so important to have the right enzyme treater because Bissell formulates their enzyme cleaner specifically to attack the sugar and the protein molecules that are in every single stain. And so what you'll do with it is if you have a really nasty stain, like those were dog prints, could be mud, it could be something else, let's not guess what it is. You spray it on there, follow the directions on the bottle, cover it with a wet cloth if it's a really, really bad stain, and then you'll come back. But if it's just something like these footprints, you're just going to wait about 5 to 7 minutes, and then the enzymes will eat all of those particles. But that was grape jelly that we put on the floor. Somebody left a little sandwich behind. How about the paint? We're going to go tackle all of these forward and back, and then we'll come back and we'll show you how everything has been lifted. Wine, and you can see right here in the clear shield, when it starts running clear, then the stain has been lifted. That was a yogurt drink, and you know how bad anything that has a dairy byproduct smells if you don't get it up. And then there's those doggy prints. I have 2 new puppies. They're 14 weeks old. We've got a lot of new stains and messes than we have ever had before. Plus, we have 5 indoor cats. So we really have done it to ourselves. But now that we have this machine, it makes cleaning a snap. It's easy. You have that great dirt lifter brush roll that has 10 brush rolls or brush rows. And also, let me just show you right here. You have 2 brush rolls, 2 individual that rotate at a high rate of speed, digging down deep, picking up all of that.
And they're really wide. Did you see how wide that was? I mean, literally, so you have a lot of surface that this is covering also when it's getting up those stains. And that is the whole reason why you want this. You don't want those stains to set there. You want to be able, think about vacuuming. You wouldn't let your, you know, you wouldn't not vacuum, okay, over a long period of time. You wouldn't let the stains just sit there. But when you think about it, this is something that you want to have so you can get to it immediately. So when you look at the value here at $279.95, 4 flex pays, free shipping, what are the other options? What are you going to do? Run up to the local wherever and just rent something and then return it right away? This is something that you invest in. You have it forever. So when those stains happen, you can immediately get to, just like you would vacuum all of the time. This just makes so much sense. And just to freshen up the carpeting, as we are going from the summertime into the cold time, think of what's been coming in and out of the house all summer. Think of what's been sitting in that carpet. And quite frankly, Carrie, I always love to say this, when's the last time that you cleaned, and I don't mean vacuum. When's the last time that you deep cleaned your carpeting? I bet for a lot of us, Carol, we're saying, never.
Never. Yes, that was the case for me. On an occasion, I had rented a machine. We lived in an apartment when we first moved to Florida. We did not get our deposit back because the carpets, I had 2 little boys and cats. We didn't get the deposit back because I couldn't get them clean with that rental machine. Now that I have this, you can't imagine what the difference it makes. Also, pets, their hair does not stay on the top of the carpet. It goes deep down into the carpet where the vacuum cleaner, no vacuum cleaner, can go. The first time you use this, if you have pets at home, what you will see all over the floor are tufts of fur. The first time I used it on I was like, oh my goodness, why is all this fur coming up? I vacuumed it. I have great vacuums. It's because the vacuum cannot reach as far as a deep cleaner can. And look at these 3 passes on this carpet. If you want your carpet to be refreshed, if you want it to look brand new and smell new, you have to deep clean it. It's like our clothes, our dishes. We wouldn't go once a year and wash those things. We wash them as we use them. And that's what you need to do with your carpet as well.
It's so true. And remember, again, you're getting everything in this package. I mean, honest to goodness, this package is loaded with everything here. There is nothing that you couldn't possibly ask for. All of the tools are included. All of the 24 fluid ounce bottle of the 2-time pet stain and odor formula, the 22 fluid ounce bottle of pet stain odor spray. All of the tools are included. The unit itself, and this is top of the line here, that we are including at literally entry-level pricing.
Absolutely
that we are including. You get the flexible payments, free shipping to send this home, and clean your carpeting one time. One time, it pays for itself. And again, if you've rented, Lord only knows where it's, where it's been. And it doesn't even do the job. Doesn't even do the job half of what this will do. And you invest in this one time, you have it forever. You have it forever.
You do. And Bissell is including their brand new deep reach tool. It's different than anything you've seen before because it has these fingers that injects the formula deep down into the carpet fibers. Not just the top, but down in those fibers where your dirt and your pet hair, dust mites, flea eggs, all of those things that you have when you have pets go. They don't stay at the top. They go deep down. So watch this. We've got a pretty bad wine stain here. These fingers are going to inject the formula when I pull this trigger right down where it needs to go. And all you have to do on the machine is turn it from floor cleaning to tool cleaning. The hose is already attached. Can you see that? Look at the difference that just made. Maybe it's the coffee that you spill in the car. This is my dilemma every day. The coffee goes. And I'm so happy to have this because, you know, there are the times when I'm heading out to work and the coffee spills, I don't have time to go back in and clean it. So when I get home, I'm confident to know I have the right cleaner, the right formula, and all the right tools to do this job. Pets, you know that when you have pets, you have little accidents, whether it's this kind of accident or the other. You do not want to mess around with those types of stains. You want to get them lifted up as quickly as you can. But if you come home and you find that Buster has left you a really nasty job, use the enzyme treater. Follow the directions right on the back of the bottle. It'll tell you how to tackle those really tough pet stains. Also, if the babies spill their milk in their car seat, or maybe it's their little leaky diaper, you have, again, all the right tools to get this area as clean as it needs to be. You have 4 different tools to choose from, whether it's the Crevice Tool for those hard-to-reach areas, or this deep-down brand-new brush that you will not find on any other company's deep cleaners. Also, I'm going to step right over here. Remember, the weight of the water is not in your hands. Other companies put it in the handle, so when you're pushing, you have all of that weight in your hands of the clean and dirty water.
Makes so much sense.
This is in the bottom. This is the tank-in-tank system. The wheels handle all of that weight. You've seen us clean a lot of carpets, but let's talk about when things happen that are not the regular stains. They're the spills where you need an extractor. I'm going to step behind you if you don't mind. And I'm going to spill a lot of liquid here to show you that this is what you need to have in your home. When the spills, when the leaks happen, we've had 2 in my home in the last 2 to 3 months, problems like this. The first was in the hall bathroom, the toilet, the pipe to the toilet, it came unhooked somehow, and there was water all over the floor. My husband, he says, go grab the towels. I said, I'm not going to grab the towels. Those are my good bath towels. I grabbed this. I used it as an extractor right on the hardwood floor, and it worked wonderfully. It got all that liquid out. The second problem we had, the disposal in the kitchen. The pipe came loose.
You 2 for 2.
Yes. Water and everything else. You can imagine I was doing dishes from dinner. Went everywhere, under the sink, outside of the sink on the floor. Again, I grabbed it, used it as an extractor. It cleaned up everything. So those are not the times you want to find yourself without the BISSELL ProHeat 2X pad. Now, what does the 2X mean? It's the 2 brush rolls. Remember, other companies give you one brush system that vibrates, it doesn't roll. Others give you another form of brushing that really rotates in an unnatural manner. This machine has those 2 brush rolls, and right on the bottom, you'll see this. 2 individual brush rolls that dig deep into your carpet fibers gently and naturally. They have 10 rows of bristles, so it's an unbelievable type of clean that you get. Onboard heated cleaning, which means the hot water and the formula, which you've set right here. You've just said, okay, this is a heavy traffic area. You set the dial. It mixes the right water and formula, so there's no guesswork. You really don't have to know how to do anything other than fill it with hot water right here in this port. Put the formula in its own little home right here, and that's it. You push it then like a vacuum. So easy.
And is it going to keep dirty water from clean water? Carry it separate? I don't have to worry about any of that going on?
That's true. It's so important to not mix your clean and dirty water, because then you're just
Can you imagine?
Putting dirty water. But that's where this bladder comes in. Hot water goes in this port. Dirty water surrounds the bladder, yet the 2 never meet. And did you see all this liquid? If you didn't get every drop of this up, your carpets would smell bad. This is what your children and your pets would be sitting in. It's important to deep clean our carpets. And if you have more than just yourself, you have pets, you need to be cleaning more like 2 or 3 times a year. If you have children on top of that, we're tracking things.